wrote a memoir? You got one coming out, huh?
Yeah.
What was it like writing it?
It's been a fun ride to just really get back into my own thoughts. It's called The Man of Many Fathers. And so essentially what it is, my father died when I was 16. So I started thinking about what lessons did I learn from men and when, and how can I infuse those lessons into my son?
Yeah.
So I decided to put a book together. It'll be out at some point in 2025, but it's...
That's good.
It's profound stuff, but then there's also opportunities. You'd be surprised. You can interact with a person one time, and it's a life lesson. I got slapped by a grown man when I was 17.
He always got something to say.
I used to work at the hospital in Birmingham, and I got slapped by a dude named Cocaine Mike. And Cocaine Mike, we worked in the dish room together, but he did cocaine, and sometimes... Now, I don't know if y'all know how cocaine works, but you gotta leave to do it. You can't do it in the dish room. And so he was off doing, his thing, and we fell behind the dish room. My supervisor asked me, what's going on? I said, Cocaine Mike out there doing cocaine. And Mike found out. I thought that was gonna get him, I wanted him to get fired. I thought that was gonna get him in trouble.
It didn't get him fired?
No, because he came back in the dish room and we was caught up in 10 minutes. So, it's a valuable lesson about not snitching and worry about your responsibilities and don't worry about nobody else's.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Yes, you better tell it.
Thank you, Cocaine
Mike. Thank you.
Thank you, Cocaine Mike.
Now, Halloween is next week. Are you looking forward to it? Like, what? Are you doing anything for it?
No, I live in New York City. New York City is scary every day, right? Because New York is one of those cities where they take Halloween serious. They do the whole parade.
Yes.
And everybody is dressed up and all the stuff. And I just, I just want to go home, man. I just want
You scared of it?
Yeah, I'm not big on Halloween. I'm not big on creatures and demons and none of that stuff. Because I had sleep paralysis growing up. So you sleep paralysis, you wake up and you see gremlins. And I'm like,
You're not celebrating that?
No, I'm not doing that.
Did you grow up celebrating Halloween?
Yeah, but I grew up celebrating, how can I put it? I grew up celebrating Halloween, but I did not trick or treat.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like, you could wear the costume to school, get a little candy at school, at your mama's job, but my mama wasn't finna drag me around the hood for 3 hours.
Candy from strangers.
My mama took me to Walgreens and said, pick out 3 bags.
Oh, that was your trick?
That was trick or treat.
That was trick or treating?
That was trick or treat.
Oh, my goodness.
Wasn't even Walgreens back then. I'm old. It was called Eckert's. Shout out to the Southern Pharmacy. 3 people know Eckert's.
I've never heard of it, that's for sure.
That's some Alabama stuff.
Hey, Roy, do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah. I do. When my father passed, and I'm not even making this up, I'm not trying to creep out the audience, but when my father passed when I was 16, for 2 more weeks, I could still hear him getting ready for work. I could hear the sink, and I would go downstairs sometimes and you could feel the faucet, it would be warm, and I could hear the car going out the driveway. And for 2 weeks, I know what I heard. And I go to my mom and I'm like, are you hearing this? And she's like, no. And I'm
Only
like,
you heard it.
Or she was lying, somebody lying. And the thing that scared me, it wasn't so much about the ghosts and my dad haunting us or any of that stuff. What bothered me is that apparently after you die, you still gotta go to work for 2 more weeks.
It's cool.
He got up.
I did not see that coming. What?
But I'm not lying. Like, I know what I heard, man. I know what I heard, and that I don't fool with ghosts, Ouija board, tarot cards.
That just cracked me up.
None of that.
So you was worried about the ghost having to go to work?
I'm worried about when I die, I still gotta go back to CNN and do a shift.
I love that's what you got out of the ghost.
That's it.
Oh my God, you about to kill me. Okay.